What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Pulse Metrics. Today we have a nice little treat for y'all. Today we are going to be doing the 299 breakdown and predictions. I will just be giving my prediction on each fight, breaking down each fighter's last fight, if they're, what's going on with them and everything, the simple stuff. So let's waste no time and let's get right into it. Starting with the first fight of the main card, we have Song Yadong versus Peter Yan, and I'm going to get something out of the way real quick. Peter Yan sucks, okay? He's lost 3 in a row, by far one of the most overrated fighters I've seen in a long time. I mean, he's beat, he's broken down, he's not ready. I mean, Song Yadong, he's clearly more talented of a fighter than Peter Yan. He's won like 3 straight. So we're praying for Song Yadong to squash Peter Yan. At least I am, to squash him and get him off of the screen. As you can see here, the opening odds. Apparently, Peter Yan's a minus 135, and Song Yadong is plus 114. So, my prediction, Song Yadong by, let's go with submission. He's great, a great technical fighter. Peter Yan's better of a striker than a wrestler, no doubt about it. So, I'm going with Song Yadong. And then next, we have the welterweight bout between JDM Jack Della Maddalena, I think is how you pronounce it, and Gilbert Burns. This one I'm going to get something out of the way too. Gilbert Burns, he's been showing a lot of holes in his game lately. He's reaching that end point in his career. JDM is a nice upcoming fighter. You can see the odds right here, plus 100 for Gilbert Burns and minus 120 for JDM. He's the favorite. And I think JDM is going to win by unanimous decision, just only because he's the younger fighter. He's got some fights left in him. Gilbert Burns is reaching the end point in his career. So I'm going to go with JDM right here. And then the next fight, we have Kevin Holland, the Trailblazer, Kevin Holland, versus Michael Page, the debuting in UFC, the debuting Michael Page, who has had a lot of success in the lower ranks of UFC. Kevin Holland, I think he lost his last fight in a very controversial way. Michael Page, however, has only 2 losses in his total MMA career. He is a great up-and-coming prospect. Kevin Holland has been here for, like Gilbert Burns, he's been here for a little while now. But in my opinion, I think I'm going to have to go with Kevin Holland. I mean, there's no upcoming odds. So I think Kevin Holland gets the edge here. I think he's going to get it done by TKO against Michael Page. Michael Page is I'll admit, he was the better wrestler. I'll give him that. But Kevin Holland is the more, the better fundamental fighter, in my opinion. I mean, I've seen many of his fights in the past. So, Michael Page, it's kind of really hard to predict what he's going to do because I've never seen him fight. So it's going to be harder. So for those reasons, I'm going to go with Kevin Holland by TKO. No disrespect to Michael Page at all. He seems like a very great fighter. He's got a bright future ahead of him, but I think Kevin Holland takes it. And then our co-main event, a lightweight bout between Dustin Poirier and Benoit Saint Denis from France. You see the opening odds. Benoit is the minus 170 favorite. Dustin Poirier is the plus 142 underdog. you know, like Gilbert Burns, Dustin Poirier, he's kind of reaching like the end point in his career. Uh, Dustin Poirier, he's been a great fighter in the lightweight bout. I mean, he's gonna be retiring soon. He's been in the UFC for 14 years. 2010, he made his debut. Dustin Poirier obviously getting knocked out last fight by Justin Gaethje for the BMF title. Benoit St. Denis only has one loss under his belt. Meanwhile, Dustin Poirier has 8. Dustin Poirier got knocked out hard by Justin Gaethje, and honestly, I'm not really sure how that's gonna affect him in this fight. But yeah, he's reaching the end point in his career. He's almost done fighting. He's been at it for a long time. Benoit St. Denis, I mean, he's only fought a couple fights in the UFC. I mean, he's already like the number 12 contender. So I'm gonna have to go with Benoit St. Denis in this fight. Only because, no disrespect to Dustin Poirier, but not really sure how much longer he's gonna be able to do this at this level. So for those reasons, I'm going with Benoit St. Denis. And then our main event, we have the bantamweight title between Sugar Sean O'Malley versus Marlon Chito Vera. You can see the opening odds. Sean O'Malley is the big favorite, minus 218, and Marlon Vera is the plus 180 underdog. These two have fought before. Marlon Vera won their last fight by TKO because O'Malley hurt his foot. I watched it back, and he rolled his ankle and he stepped on it wrong. O'Malley, since then though, O'Malley has grown as a fighter a lot. Obviously knocking out Aljamain Sterling, who at the time looked really unbeatable with his technical skills on the ground. Marlon Vera, he's not really as great on the ground as Aljamain Sterling was. He's more of a striker, but Sean O'Malley, he kind of reminds me of Conor McGregor a little bit. He's really great. I mean, he's good. He's not great at defending the takedown. You saw in the first round a little bit when he was fighting Aljamain Sterling. He was really great at keeping it on the feet with Aljamain, and for those reasons, he got knocked out. But Marlon Vera, he also won his last fight, and it was a little bit sloppy, I would say. I mean, he barely got out of there without getting knocked out, but he still managed to get the win. Marlon Vera, another one of those guys who's almost getting close to the end. But meanwhile, Sean O'Malley's still very young, and he has the championship. He's only lost one, and that was to, guess who? Marlon Vera. So if he hadn't had rolled his ankle, I believe that he would have won that fight. So for those reasons, I believe that Sean O'Malley is gonna win by knockout. Oh, by the way, I forgot to give you the way of the win this fight. I think he will win by split decision, Benoit St. Denis. And then yeah, Sean O'Malley will win by knockout. He will find a way to not go to the ground with Marlon Vera, and he'll find a way to use his striking skills against Marlon Vera, because let's be real, O'Malley has the big reach and height advantage, so he's really gonna use that to his advantage over Marlon Vera. So for those reasons, Sean O'Malley will win via knockout. Alright guys, and that is gonna do it for this video. Please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time, and enjoy UFC 299.